Hey guys, CRT here with a March pickup video. Just going to video everything that I've collected this month while showing some trailers for the different titles. Now some of these titles I've played, some I haven't. I'll get around to it eventually. I'm a collector as well as a gamer. So the first off is Castlevania The Dominus Collection for the Nintendo Switch. This is from Limited Run Games. An amazing value proposition, 3 fairly expensive DS titles all on one cartridge. I recently picked up the Advanced Collection, which I was really impressed with. So when this got announced, it was very much a no-brainer to me. As yet, I haven't had a chance to play it, but I did play the originals on the 3DS, so I'm in no rush, but I will play it eventually. The next pickup is the Shikoden Collection on the Switch. For me, this was a no-brainer. I have a lot of fond memories playing this with my high school friends. When I was younger, I never managed to collect all of the characters, and this is again a very good value proposition. The originals are £150 to £200 a piece, so this is 40 quid. This is really a no-brainer. I will say though, a caveat that is, having played this now, it's not a patch on the originals. They really did a half-assed attempt at remastering this. No quality of life improvements, no menu changes. They had such an opportunity to bring this right up to date, and they did the bare minimum, which is a real disappointment. But £40 versus 400, I really would recommend this over the original still. The next pickup was Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I do own it on the Wii U, very briefly played it on the Wii U, but when this got announced, I was quite happy. So you now have essentially the entire Xenoblade Chronicles available to you on the Switch. Graphically, it looks a lot more impressive. They've also added some extra bits to the storyline. I'm very much looking forward to this. If you're wondering whether you need to play the others before this, you don't. It's, other than similarities in the storyline, there is nothing that connects this to the other 3. So I would recommend this playing at any time, at any point. Okay, the next one is a PS1 game, which is called Heart of Darkness. Now again, I have a lot of nostalgia for this title. Got it when I was just about a teenager, 12, 13. And again, have a lot of fond memories of playing at my friends after school. This is very much a adventure platform puzzle game, a bit like Abe's Odyssey. Good graphics for the time. Incredibly difficult though. This title does not hold your hands. The whole premise of it is that you have to save your dog, and it's all in your imagination. The really cool thing is that at certain points of the game, it'll want you to wear these 3D glasses, which are essentially those red and blue lenses that give you a fake 3D effect. Sadly, this copy does not have those, but they're relatively easy to pick up, so I will get that at some point. Again, if you like Abe's Odyssey, I really recommend this one. Good title, and relatively cheap, to be fair. The next one is Ratchet & Clank Cracking Time. Recently completed the PS5 version of Ratchet & Clank and really enjoyed it. So now I'm going back and getting the PS3 versions that I never got. As far as I'm aware, this is the trilogy ender for the PS3 versions. I'm looking forward to playing this one, but we will see if it's any good to the others, because to be honest, some of the original Ratchet & Clanks on the PS3 were not that good. But again, nice cheap title, so if it's not any good, it's not any good. I'm not too fussed. The next pickup is Mad Max. This was a recommendation from another YouTuber. I will link him in the comments below. Essentially, it's an open world game in the esque of the Batman Arkham series, where you run around the Badlands, try and build up your car, and then you get into combat situations that play very much like the Arkham series. I'm looking forward to playing this one. The video really piqued my interest, and graphically it looks really impressive. Okay, the next pickup is Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Now, I'll be honest, the only reason I bought this was because it was sealed. On my travels, I popped into a local retro shop and they happened to have it on the shelf for £10. I don't normally collect sealed titles, but to be honest, for £10 I felt like it was worth it. I do own an unsealed copy of it, so if I want to play it, it's fine. I don't intend to get it graded. It's just a spur of the moment purchase, to be honest. Next two buys were Army of Two and Army of Two 40th Day. Years ago, when I worked for Game Station, I remember these titles launching, and I originally played Army of Two for a couple of hours, but sadly I was still in the Halo Gears of War era of my life, so I didn't give it too much credit. But I've since gone back and picked these up. Great co-op shooters. There is a third one which I've yet to pick up, but that is on the radar at some point soon. Okay, the last purchase is Sonic 2 for the Master System. Now, as a child, my first console was a Master System. My uncle bought it for Christmas and I was so happy. It had Alex the Key built into it. But the first title that I got was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 back in the day. This is very much a poor man's version of the Mega Drive, but it is still fun nonetheless. The glider that you see in there is one of the few vehicles that you had to use in the original Sonic titles. This, interestingly enough, is the same as the Game Gear edition. So, yeah. Well, that's it, guys. That's my pickups for this month. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'm obviously working on my editing skills and my video skills, so please be kind. Thanks. Have a great day.